right, here we go. We got a flipping video. This is going to be a beginner or how to flip. Kind of just an intro to flipping, I guess. I'm going to be saying flip and flipping a lot, so get ready for that. So what is flipping? Flipping is basically a money-making method that you can buy and sell items on the Grand Exchange for cheaper, so you buy them for cheap and you sell them for more. Pretty simple concept. So, what items can be flipped? Well, any item that you can change or that you can exchange on the Grand Exchange can be flipped. So right now you can see my buys and sells that I have going on. You can so the profit depends on how much you buy it for and what you sell it for. So like for instance, these black plate skirts G that I have in that first spot, I'm selling them right now for 3,500 coins. I bought them for about, I think it was like 2,400, something like that. So that's what my profit would be for that one. So there's two different ways that you can really flip. One is to do single items or, smaller amount of items for higher prices and bigger profit margins. So like for instance, let's just take this as an example, a Rune two-hand sword. Right, the average price right now is about 37,000 on the Grand Exchange. So let's say that you put in a buy offer for 35,000. Okay, then you buy that, you get your Rune two-hand. Sweet, 35,000 is what you got into that two-hand. Then you put it on the Grand Exchange for 39,000, and once that sells, you made a 4K profit. And sure, it might have taken some time to buy or sell that item, but really you didn't have to do a whole lot for it, and you got some free profit there. So that's the first way that you can do it, is by buying, single items. So like for instance, I'm trying to sell mithril plate skirts right now, gold trim. I bought them for 1,100 gold, and I'm trying to sell them for 1,400 to be about a 300 gold profit on each of those. Not a huge thing, but just something I wanted to try out. The other option would be to buy lots of items for a lower price and sell them for a little bit higher price, but still relatively close. So for this one, I'm going to use air runes as my example. Right now, air runes are buying for about 5 gold on the Grand Exchange, I mean. So let's say you buy 1,000 air runes at 4 GP each. So you got 4,000 gold in air runes. And you sell that 1,000 air runes for 6 GP each. So you're going one less than the average price, one more than the average price. Right there, you got a 2,000 gold profit. It may take some time to buy and sell those, but again, you didn't have to do a whole lot for it. So now that you know kind of the basics of flipping, I'm going to give you 5 keys to flipping. The first is going to be find your item. Find what item works for you. If if you like I've been doing the black plate skirts, black plate skirts gold. It's just something that I found that I bought one day and realized I could sell it for a little bit of profit, and I've just been flipping those. Next one is actually going to be RIP Kenny Rogers. Buy low, sell high. That's the main thing. You got to buy low, sell high, and sometimes you got to know when to fold them too. Number 3 is going to be keep track of what you pay for each item. So you can do that in the history button here. When you click that, it'll show you all of your histories of things that you have bought and sold. So like for instance, I can see that I sold 15 black plate skirts for 4,000 each. And then I bought 23 for 2,800, and then I sold 15 again for 4,000 each. So right there, I made, about 1,200 gold on each of those 15 that I sold. So that's just a way that you can go back and look at what you bought all these weapons for and know, okay, well, if I want to make a profit on that rune mace, I should try to sell it for maybe 10,000. And then you got almost 2,000 gold off of that. Number 4 is going to be use all of your slots all the time, especially before you go to sleep or if you go to work. Make sure that your sells and buys are set up to what you want it to be. This is going to be number 5. If nothing's buying or selling after a day or a day and a half, switch it up. Switch up the price. If you're trying to buy something, maybe you have to go a little bit higher. If you're trying to sell something, maybe knock a little bit off of it. See if you can get somebody to buy that. Or if something's not selling, like these Mithril play skirts I've had in there for a while, I might just give up on them and just stash them in my bank for a little bit and use that spot for something else. You only, in free to play, you only get 3 spots. If you're members, you can get a lot more than that. You can do a lot more flipping, but flipping is very much possible in free to play, and it is, an easy-ish thing to do. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more flipping videos.